The Kenyatta National Hospital has come to clear its name under the light of negligence through a statement on the situation of a young boy whose skull was lodged by a folk Jembe. Photos of the boy have since circulated online, especially on netizens to tag the hospital's social media pages. In the statement by the marketing and communication team from KNH read these and open quote. Our attention has been drawn to the story circulating online regarding a child admitted at KNH with a fork lodged in his skull. We wish to assure members of the public as follows. The patient had lost a lot of blood, and as a result, the clotting process was not occurring as expected, thereby delaying the surgical procedure, as these would have been dangerous to the patient. Now, the attention of the boy's skull being lodged by a folk Jembe was brought via Facebook by a post by Muthoni. The post read this: "Yesterday, Sarah's minor called me about a kid who had been dug literally in the head with a gardening fork by another kid, a sibling I presume. Sarah's had helped them get first aid, x-ray at the thicker level 5, and the reason why he called me is because they had to go to KNH, and although he had gotten then an ambulance for transfer, the mother will need money for admission at all. I called a friend and was sorted, and they headed to KNH. I told Cyrus to keep me posted. According to us, the kid still has a fork in his head. That should be an emergency. So today, almost 24 hours later, Cyrus called me that the mom has told him that there still are the casualty not yet taken to the theater, since apparently there is another emergency, so she could wait. I am wondering what is the definition of an emergency in our government hospitals. I have called the mother. They are still waiting for help. She is frustrated." The post by Muthoni led the public in an outrage that prompted netizens to tag the hospital's social media pages, and thus the matter has now been sorted according to the statement by KNH. This is not the first time we're getting instances where public hospitals have been called out over negligence matters. Just a few weeks ago, also Mama Lucy Hospitals was under the same watch. It was one of the renowned health facilities that was manned by the Nairobi Metropolitan Services, and would imagine that services will be top-notch, but it is not what Governor Johnson Sakaja found. At the time, Sakaja on a Sunday visited the hospital, and at the entrance, Sakaja was informed that most medical personnel were not on duty. Separately, a new mother had just given birth, but because of the poor bed capacity, she was made to sit on the waiting benches. For how long until a bed was available, no one knew. Immediately, Sakaja intervened and instructed the few nurses on duty to attend to her. The governor said his administration will take blame for the sorry state of the facility. Inside one of the maternity wards, congestion, mothers sharing beds with other mothers and their children. Sakaja also vowed to increase the bed capacity of facilities across the city to decongest hospitals. In a statement, Sakaja said mothers should not be sharing beds, patients not being attended to on time, drugs not being available. I apologize on behalf of the previous administration as well as the NMS for the state of things. We will better take care of you. I will not rest until we achieve this, the governor assured netizens. Now, while visiting one of the drug stores, Sakaja said that he was saddened by the fact that all entries for stock are done manually. The lack of medication was evident, but things will have to change soon, he said. That Sunday was also a lucky day for patients who had been held hostage for non-payment of services, as Sakaja ordered their release, promising to pay their bills. It is our plea that the national hospitals will hasten their services so as to reach more citizens at the right time.